Biden's absurd comeback. A political tragedy turned farce, like a washed-up actor clinging to a faded dream. Former President Joe Biden is desperately trying to re-enter the political stage, believing he can rescue the Democratic Party from its current state of disarray. But there's one major problem: no one wants him back except himself. The 82-year-old former president, who was widely blamed for the Democratic Party's crushing defeat last November, is now attempting to offer his help. But his party is anything but grateful. Under Biden's leadership, the Democrats lost wiped out in the Senate and suffered a humiliating failure in their attempt to retake the House from the Republicans. And yet, Biden still clings to the illusion that he can fix the very disaster he created. Biden's time is long over, has like a rusting statue that everyone has forgotten, a Democratic strategist bluntly stated. But Biden does seem to get it. Instead of bowing out gracefully, he went to meet Ken Martin, the newly elected chairman of the Democratic National Committee, to offer his assistance, a move that has been met with more ridicule than appreciation. Recent polls paint a grim picture. The Democratic Party is in freefall. Approval ratings have hit rock bottom in surveys conducted by CNN and Quinnipiac University. Biden's political legacy is dragging the party into an abyss, with the latest Fox News poll showing congressional Democrats' approval rating at just 30%, dangerously close to an all-time low. Of course, some still cling to the past. Biden did a few good things, admitted longtime Democratic consultant John McNeil. But it's time to move forward. Even his most loyal allies can no longer deny the reality that Biden has become a burden to his own party. Within Democratic fundraising circles, panic is spreading. Biden was never good at raising money, he hated, a top party donor confessed. And after his disastrous debate performance against Donald Trump, where he fumbled his words, and completely lost control, the pressure became unbearable. Just weeks later, Biden was forced to drop out of the 2024 race, but not before leaving behind a fractured party and a broken campaign. With mere months before Election Day, Kamala Harris was hastily installed as his replacement, a move akin to handing the wheel to someone on a sinking ship. A Democratic strategist summed up the sheer absurdity of the situation. The man who wrecked the party now thinks he can save it. This is the same guy who tried to convince the world he wasn't too old to lead. Who's buying that? Meanwhile, Donald Trump, who has returned to power, isn't wasting any opportunity to mock his old rival. From speeches and interviews to social media posts, Trump has turned Biden into a national punchline. When asked whether Biden should play a bigger role in politics, Trump smirked and delivered the final blow. "I sure hope so. It doesn't get more humiliating than that." Biden dreamed of a triumphant comeback, but instead he became the ultimate political cautionary tale.